So good morning guys, and welcome to another video. Welcome back to the Bay of Fundy. This morning I'm at a spot called Pebble Beach, which is situated just near Cape and Rage in New Brunswick. Situated between Cape and Rage and Waterside Beach, which you've seen me photograph before, which is just a couple of kilometres around the bay there. So my plan this morning was to come down here and see if I could grab a couple of long exposures. Tide's just starting to go out now. It was pretty high there just as I arrived, and it's going out quite quickly. So I'm going to stick a 55 to 200 on, see if I can't focus just on a little point of land there. You can see those few rocks leading out into the water there, and there's some trees, and there's a really sharp pointy rock leaning at an angle. So I might, with the 55 to 200, zoom in there and see what I can get there. But they're going to be long exposures for sure. I'm going to stick probably the 4-stop on to try it first, see what I get, and then the 10-stop. Hoping I can get an exposure around about a minute or something like that that's going to really smooth out that water, and hopefully maybe try and pick out some of the colours on the rock there. There's not an awful lot of light, but there is a little bit of light that's just catching pieces of the rock. So hopefully with the colours in the rock and the smooth water, we'll get a nice image. So I tried a few shots there guys, 55 to 200. 4-stop wasn't cutting it, so I stuck on the Hoya PRO ND 10-stop. It's getting exposures ranging anywhere from about 45 seconds up to about a minute and a half. Ones around about a minute I think are probably the best, really smoothing out the water and picking out those colours like I was hoping for. And on the back of the camera they look pretty good. It's a little bit chilly. I got no jacket on this morning, it's over there, but it's absolutely glorious down here. There's not another soul in sight. So peaceful. All I can hear is just a little ripple of the water coming in there every now and again. Absolutely beautiful. And there is some detail in the sky guys, that's another thing for these long exposures. There is a little bit of detail in the sky, so hopefully I'm able to retain that as well. There's not an awful lot of the way in the way of compositions. It's just an open bay between two pieces of land here. It's a pebble beach and there's lots and lots of smooth flat pebbles. Little bits of seaweed here and there, so you might see a couple of intimate close-ups of pebbles and stuff like that at the end of the video there too. Stay tuned for that gallery because that's going to be awesome. I'll play around for a bit, and if I don't get enough images from here, I'm going to head back in the car 5 minutes down the road. We're at Waterside Beach before the tide goes all the way out, because I know there's rocks there and I know I can get some long exposures there for sure. So guys, played around here doing a few long exposures, like I said, with a 55 to 200. Mostly focused on this side of the bay here, the point of land over there, varying my exposure length. Tried a couple in that direction, not so good. These ones turned out actually quite nice because the longer I waited we got a bit more light, which really picked out the colours in the rock over here. So yeah, I've played around with a few images. I'm going to try a couple now with the pebbles here, and then I'm going to just head over to Waterside Beach. These pebble shots are probably going to be handheld, and I'm just going to jump in the car, like I said, 5 minutes down the road and go to Waterside Beach, and I'll see you there. So guys, I made it down here to Waterside Beach. Absolutely love this place, and we're only just a couple of kilometres down the road from where we were this morning there at that Pebble Beach. Love this location, and I've tried to get a video from here many times. So hopefully this one's gonna work. Why do I love this place so much? Just love the colours and textures in the rock around here. Absolutely beautiful. It's rusty brown colour. There's reds, there's sand, there's pebbles, markings in the rocks, you name it. And then you've got, I don't know if it's in the frame right now, but just as the water's going out here, as the tide's going out, it exposes all these rocks that are just absolutely dying to be photographed. Just amazing place. And it's so peaceful. It's a huge beach and there's no one here. No one. Absolutely amazing. So that's why I love it. I've tried ICM and stuff like that from here in the past, from up on the hill overlooking the beach. Nice shots. That's not what I'm after today. I did some long exposures this morning. I think I'm going to continue that theme. Some long exposures and a few intimate shots of some of this nice detail and colours and textures. Anything I can find on the beach here. Tide's going out pretty fast, so I'm going to have to try and work pretty rapid, put the 55 to 200 on. There's a nice group of rocks there that I think I can get, and I'm going to try that with a long exposure with the Hoya PRO ND 10 stop. Fantastic. So guys, amazing location, like I said, absolutely love it down here. Temperature's dropped off a little bit of grey sky rolling in there, and the temperature has dropped quite a little bit there, but still beautiful, absolutely glorious down here. Been playing around mostly trying to get some long exposures. These rocks here behind me, just a minute ago they were only just poking out the water. Just amazing how quickly the tide recedes here, so I had to work really fast. Some of the shots might be a bit hit and miss, but I think I got a couple of good ones. Exposures again, around about a minute, anywhere from 45 seconds to about a minute and a half. Not sure which ones are going to be best, but I think I got enough to make a decent video from Waterside finally. You know, it's just so peaceful, absolutely. Like, this beach is huge, and there's not another single person on this beach. Sure, it's midweek, but oh my god, this is just wonderful. Like I say, we've lost the light, so Might be time now to go over to the rocks and see if I can get a few abstracts, some patterns in the rocks, that kind of thing. But oh my god, wonderful. Wonderful. I'm going to spin the camera around, guys, and just so you get a sort of sense of how big an area this is. So guys, hope you can hear me just a little bit away from the camera there. Also an echo here, this huge piece of cliff here behind me, creating a bit of an echo there, so I hope the sound's pretty good. I think that about wraps it up. You've seen me wandering around the beach here looking for abstracts, got a few, got some long exposures out in the water there, and then earlier on in the video we were at another location a couple of kilometres away there. So all in all, it's been a pretty good day. I wish I'd have been here a little bit earlier to get a bit more time with the long exposures here, but I got a couple, so I'm happy with that. And I think the light was actually better this morning at the other location. This is glorious. I'm going to take a few more shots before I go, guys, but I'm going to end the video here. What I'm going to do is stick on the 55 to 200 and pick out a few bits of abstract stuff here with that lens. So yeah, that about wraps it up from Waterside Beach. Hopefully we've got a good video from Waterside. Wouldn't that be awesome? Yeah, guys, thanks again for watching. Before I go, actually, guys, I should say a big huge thank you to everyone. My channel has really grown in subscriptions in the last 2 or 3 videos, so I really appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. It really helps the channel. Give me that thumbs up, that's the most important thing you can do. Give me that big thumbs up there, and share the video as well. So yes, that's it, guys, from Waterside Beach. Thanks again for watching. Cheers for now. Woohoo! No people.